my shot, I'll hit one. Matter of time till I get them all picked up.
All right, that's
Fuck that, we can go M for M. What I know for the Maybach trucks. Double R with the factory winner. I got the 90 years, the version, the bribes, and real regret. It's got to the point that I don't even get. I got jewels in the safe that I don't even wear. Bro, do it for some shoes, clothes, and see what they do for a necklace. Right, shot look like a spider, it's calling a dollar, and just an extension. She made me want to go hard, I feel like going hard. I think I'm obsessed with her. Stay hit him up on his birthday, hit him the worst one. He had to deal with shit. I get right under their skin, I don't even try. I guess I can help with shit. I'm gonna have looking for growth for life, and talk and not step with it. Of course, you could be me and talk, ain't nobody spoiled until we catch up with it. Knocking her bag and making the opposite mad, I done fell in love. You can't step fresh with a cute one, so I can check my feelings. That's the type of cute. So I'm like, I'm sure she's team, she don't have booze, she can't even think she this thing with the move. You can go bun for fun, but that thing gon' end for you. I ain't got a body like you.
The Broncos will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the single back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your run.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. It's Milroe. Quarterback moving. The throw. Fires to the tight end. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Buckeye aerial attack continues to be prolific. You feel as if they're on the verge of scoring on any snap.
And it's such a good blend between such great offensive talent year after year after year that you see in the draft, but also great play calling, great play design. They've always got it working, and you know this offense is always capable of hanging 40 points and making it look easy.
After the quarterback and receiver fail to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down.
I'll give you the into my hammer. Alright. The same stainless steel is platinum. Dinner table, I got money. T-shirt tucked in nothing. Still loading us the catch and I'm only I'm out in the minimum.
He's looking to throw.
Deep I got indigestion. They're slowing my hip no aspirin. Can't get rid of my pain with aspirin.
And the incomplete pass takes a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all the throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. He's moving out of the pocket. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass, and it's picked off. Looking for more. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Yeah, I tell you what, defensively, on the second time, he gave up a few plays, but rode your neck, got a big turnover. That's what you dream about. You dream about forcing a turnover, especially on the first possession. Offense is your turn.
First down for this offense. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Looking to move it through the air. Throws for the tight end. Makes a connection. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Unleashes one deep. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. They want to see if they can score the deuce.
When you have so many playmakers on offense like they do, they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
He gets it in there for the two-point conversion, and the lead grows to 8. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the ball, touchdown pass to pay it off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cameron. That gamble did not pay off as they bring it down at the 12-yard line. Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with the system. They
opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. He's looking to throw it. They're trying to get to it. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Well, that's not getting a thing done on first down. It's second and long from the 24. Scanning the field, it's Milroe. He wants to take the top off. And he intercepts it. Taking it the other way. At the 20. Touchdown, Boise State. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return.
Bob, put y'all boys on for like we was playing, man. Shout out to my dog Chris, dude. Slip. Done for the block. For the block. Tears on her shirt, signed by flowers. We got bitch like a porno, put it on the counter. How your boy shake, goddamn you a coward. Simple lines words, my state can't pronounce them. Got this bitch pouring in like a fucking fountain. Better get off your wires and just stop the pouting. To the day that I die, I won't stop counting. Better wipe the whole thing and bitch don't doubt it. Me and bros just hit shit, then we both wildin'. But my bitch is amazing, now we both stylish. Never really both in it, cause we both got it. Got the shoot for the touchdown.
The Scarlet Knights will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Quinn. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. First down here from the offense. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want.
Complete downfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Looking for room. It's Green. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
Ooh, and I love the running back here. Running into the blitz, he saw the extra defender. He was able to put his foot in the ground and make a miss. That was a good play.
He lets one fly deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
They finally get him on the ground with a big running play moves the chains for the first down.
There are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on 4th down, especially in that kind of field position. But this head coach ain't scared. He believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go pick it up, and that's exactly what they do.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short game.
Yeah, the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically be the challenge.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback on the keeper. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
They're trying to go option, and they're trying to put that defensive end in a bind, but he's just way too athletic, and he guessed right. The quarterback was keeping the ball. He knew it and was able to make the tackle in the backfield.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target so that there was nowhere for him to go once he caught the ball.
And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. First down for the offense. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Really nice pressure by the defense, getting in there quickly, getting a hit on the quarterback, making the quarterback make a quick decision, and he makes the wrong decision. He throws into double coverage, but that's really because of the pressure in his face and the physical hit on his body.
Getting some heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. On 4th down, looking to pass. That's caught. It's Cameron. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it. But the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Cameron. Oh, what a cut! They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the Scarlet Knights in the hurry-up.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
They'll try to get the first through the air. He makes the connection. Touchdown, Rutgers! What a grab and go for the score.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They march 79 yards on the drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They reached deep in the playbook, used almost all of them, it seemed, Jesse, and still ended up having to punt last time.
And I think on this next drive, David, you can go back to some of the stuff that worked that last drive, too. Find the things that you had success with. You just got to be able to build on it.
And just break that extra tackle, you know, make that extra play, make the guy miss, put a drive together so you can finish with some points.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking downfield, it's Jordan. Scrambling away. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
That defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the
that's it.
They'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. He's going to pass. Going to take a shot. Pulls it in inside the 10. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal. The big, explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. Trying to punch it in. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
He's looking for an open man on second down. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
And, man, this offense was sitting in such good position. I like the play call. I like being aggressive. But if you don't have something open right away, throw that football into the ground. Don't take a sack and now back yourself up and make it harder.
Pressure coming. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone.
And he does everything he can. Tries to scramble, tries to make something happen. Nice job by the defense getting him to the ground. Down by more than a field goal. Interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
To the air, it's Jordan. And the end.
You fucking ass. This good.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down. And I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations. And you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time. So you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. The Scarlet Knights moving quickly to the line. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cameron.
Well, the drag routes put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field, gets separation on the DB, trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield for the first.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. On second down, just keeps firing. He rifles one deep to the left.
Fucking quit, nigga. Fucking quit, nigga. Fucking quit, nigga.
Unsaid with it. He found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
When you run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of two-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll go to the ground. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Jordan. He's going to throw deep right side. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's not afraid to go deep. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. The Razorbacks will kick it off to start the second half. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
And they're featuring this guy all day long. Now he's over 150 yards. Great job by the offense. This is a matchup. I'm going to take advantage. He's taking advantage of it all game long.
Gives it to the back on the draw. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When there's guys, those running backs coming, they just need a mitt. They put 1 mitt on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. The give to the tailback. Not a lot of daylight there. Let's give him 1 to the 14. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Makes his man miss.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or game tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Arkansas! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fair catch, called for and made. Rutgers has it back, and they'll send the offense back onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of it.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. And the Scarlet Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up. On second down, looking again to throw. He'll pull it down and run. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Looking to throw for it. Trying to get to him. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
So frustrating as a defense because you got the offense in 3rd down. You're in a situation now where you can get off the field. If somebody just makes a play, but you let the quarterback escape. And then beyond all that, you can't even get a good hit on because he slides to protect himself.
And it's caught inside the 25. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Rutgers. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cover the final 54 yards with the explosive play in the passing game for 6. On the move from inside his 5. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this 3rd period with a big play. First down to start the drive after the break. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Going to take a shot at this DB. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
You know, I feel for this offense, if they're going to get back in the game, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it with chunk plays. They're going to have to be methodical and generate some first downs and march down the field.
To the air, it's Jordan. Quarterback adapting. Lets it fly. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds.
He's going to let it go. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field. You're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in to come up with?
Lets it fly. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late.
Niggas won't see niggas, not us. I don't fuck with niggas, won't see niggas, will not bust. I don't fuck with bitches, must see bitches, lost my trust. Then I had the car, SRT track, drove it off the lot. Block 23, you can watch it pop. You can sweep the street, but I got that mop.
Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here comes the offense on first down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. They'll throw it on first down. He's going to go for a big one. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. And why waste any time? Get right to it, the offense, with a big play right out of the gate.
And sending a clear message, Reese, they are going to take shots. They've got playmakers. They've got dudes that can get downfield and locate the football. I love the attitude right out of the gate.
Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season, throughout your career, and then it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of bittersweet, but always fun, Jesse, to dance with your boys one last time. But another thing, too, I love the swag bags, personally. I love getting the gifts.
Yeah, I mean, to me, David, really, it was thinking about the tradition and history of these bowl games. I think that's one of the best things about college football. We're in an era today where bowl games don't matter as much as they did back when you and I played, but it was special to take the field with your guys one more time, but playing in games that had so much history.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Got room on the return. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive in the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on 3rd down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready. Had a really good coverage call to get the INT.
The offense lining up for a first down play. He wants to throw. Makes the grab. It's Judkins. Oh, it's loose. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds. And sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, and they were lucky that that ball went out of bounds.
Yeah, they sure were. These ball carriers have got to know this defense, they play with so much aggression. They're always trying to get extra hats to the football. You have got to protect this thing at all costs. Lucky that ball rolled out of bounds.
They have a first down at the 41-yard line. They'll leave it with him. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys in the defense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Mahomes. Just missed his man. Gave him just a little too much.
Yeah, and you can tell the timing wasn't great. The quarterback and receiver not on the same page, but when you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss out towards the sideline so you don't get yourself in trouble.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. The sure hands, it's Price. At the 35, he's open. Boy, are they loving that huge play. He's got it down to the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. Snap in the shotgun. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, the hit on the quarterback is why that was incomplete, but that QB is lucky that was not picked off. That is the cardinal sin, throwing back across your body. This quarterback needs to be more careful moving forward.
Got it! Takes it to the house! Touchdown, Scarlet Knights!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse. And the pass is intercepted. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
How about the big fella? I know this is not in his job description to pick off passes, but the eye-hand coordination, able to get his big paws up there, stabs it out of air. It's like he was almost surprised he had the football, just start rumbling and stumbling once he had possession.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the run. Got some room, into the goal line. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you add my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Line gets set, 1st down. Wide receiver shows motion. Dropping back, it's Mahomes. Unloads it left. He makes a catch. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. Bringing it back. What a play by this offense. Finally out of bounds, and a perfect way to wrap up the first quarter.
Bitches that love on the day global. Never say no on the side. In the minute strong. Don't you want to trick? I know you like a big strong. And I love my body. Never suck that shit. I'm pushing all around. I need to know. Push on my what's a father. Push on the toe. Pushing it all. Push on the cooling on. Never got nothing. Your friend, I'm a nigga. You're so fun, so my leg ain't even know. Years ago, these are things not to baby, I'm not only you, be my friend. Because I like you, I call it nothing. Like you, I want to find you, I like you, what you got, what you feel, just can you hear me? Keep your fucking heart, no straight. Don't say you are me. All my associates completely. I'm the one around you. I always fucking call that down to. Maybe it's the song I start telling you. Always say you won't, I don't want to remember you. I don't want to smell you. Cause I'm a fucking walk quicker than I'm not you. I'm a fucking name, I'm a schedule. If I must run, I can go forget it. I ain't even friend, I mean, bitches like see the brand, that's what I try to do. You're an alcoholic, I ain't got no time to you.
Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He's going to pull it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And an explosive play. Stop finally made across midfield at the 44.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Handing off on the draw play. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. The Broncos will come to the line to crank up the tempo. That's caught. It's Price. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
And the PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun, fighting him off.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The game makes it second and medium. To throw, it's Jordan. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
And the Sun Devils line up on first and 10 now. On the ground, it's Gordon. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for. And the Sun Devils pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, ASU.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Not enough on that one. The ball's incomplete. Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. They retain possession, but that's a huge loss.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple of choice words on the importance of ball security.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. It is intercepted.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Using his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
The Sun Devils are in the red zone. Takes the handoff. It's Gordon. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Grab behind the line. It's right. Touchdown, Arizona State. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. This one will be fair caught. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it on first down. With sure hands, it's Price. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Throws it to the right, and he's got it. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid game, getting closer to midfield now. And the Broncos hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
2nd down play coming up. Now they run the draw play. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, BSU. Made the defense look slow that time. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you can hope for on this big a stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
And it runs it in to put them up by a point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if you do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So second down after the incompletion. Looking to pass, it's Jordan. And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. It's going to bring up a third down play.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big call on the ball and bat it away.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Scrambling around now, looking downfield. There's a wide-open receiver complete. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Looking for the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Gets rid of it on the move. That's caught. It's Jordan. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Look to throw it here on second down. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
He moves the ball to the 20-yard and a fresh set of downs.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
On first down, it's play action. Pressure is coming. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. They're going to chuck it again. He'll take a deep shot here. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Sun Devils. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Make the extra point and go up 6. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Dropping back, it's Jordan. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Jordan.
Quarterback looks downfield and make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. This offense picks up the first down. They tackle it with the 44.
Well, it's another huge gain for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that.
It's a fumble. Recovery by the defense, headed the other way.
Why you didn't fucking block for me, bitch?
Such good yards, but you have to get down.
How the fuck you gonna challenge that? Please tell me that. They fumble it, nigga.
Run the risk of coughing it up like he did on that play.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. 2nd down play coming up for this offense.
They can't just cheated, bro.
There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch
I don't fucking play no more after that shit. Bro, how? Bro?
The Sun Devils will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off here. That one falls incomplete.
Y'all niggas ain't went for it, bro. Y'all niggas, this game about to really piss me off. Ain't no way. This nigga really got the fucking ball back.
Coming up. To throw, it's Jordan. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. The Sun Devils looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the 4th quarter really starts to wear you out.
Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. The pass rush closing in. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. After a long drive, it's a crucial 4-point play. Can they score a touchdown or have to settle for 3? On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. He's running out of... He's close to the goal line, and the football comes out. Who's got it? It's a turnover.
They been cheating me all day, bro. I don't give a fuck, but you stop that shit. Nigga wanna... I ain't wanna come out and
play here before halftime. Looking to pass here. Fires this one deep middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. The Broncos will kick it deep to begin the 2nd half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He fires it. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. First down here for this offense. Scanning the field. It's Jordan. Lets it go on the move. Launching deep.
Oh, y'all look at that.
Way downfield for a huge gain. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Receiver in motion now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back.
Yeah, that shit.
Touchdown, ASU. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play.
Ah, they me a click that shit, bro. Hurry up, okay.
This guy's putting on a show.
It's a national championship. Can you imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Bringing pressure.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
We got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. Offense looking to throw the ball. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense, and it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
And the Broncos will send their punt team onto the field. It's a fake trying to throw for it. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And the ball is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. And the returner heads out of bounds.
Fuck this game, bro. This game really be cheating, bro. I don't even play them.